Hello. Hi, it's me. It's the Weasel. And we're back to this game. Yay. Oh boy. Oh man. It's been some interesting 48 hours. Or the opposite actually, but I just wanted to look interesting. Hi, hello. I see Stryback. Hi, hello. Stryback says, "Hi, still feeling really tense. I hope I feel better soon." Yeah. I see Chip. Hi, hello. Chip says, "Greetings, Weasel. Back again, chasing after that cute little weekly. I mean, clues for that case." Yeah, yeah, I think we know what my priorities are for this game. Number one, weekly. Number two, the cards. Number three, the case. Chip says, "Also, today's intro music is quite fitting." Yeah, and I didn't even pick it. It's just the next song that is in that soundtrack. So it was just a fortunate coincidence. Starbucks says, "It's comfy lounge music." Yeah, it fits very well. And I remember that song from when I was playing the game. Also, I got invited to play Deadlock. I'm probably gonna check that out later, but eh. I haven't seen any characters in that like get my attention, so I'm not even sure. Anyways, any weasel, any weasel. Also, I'm feeling better in regards to my sickness, but I'm in that awkward stage where I'm just congested. So I'm kind of choking on my own mucus. Oh man, gotta love that, right? Oh boy. Okay, bye, Weez. Oh yeah, I forget how many intro logos does this have? A lot. Gotta love those games that take like a bunch of different studios and subsidiaries to make happen. Also, now that we know the spicy gossip that Tetsuki slash Vincent from Six Legends development um, managed to see the source code for this game, which is, I mean, it's not a lot, but it's still interesting. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Um, okay, if I remember correctly, last time we finished with weeklies, a date with weekly. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna check the files, right? So I can actually get acquainted with the characters in this case, because um I'm just very loosely um keeping track of everybody, so I can know who they're talking about. What are they
Now,
telling me?
who's that rope for, Miss Dunn?
Weekly.
Wait, weekly? We already did this. Weekly, no, we already did this.
What the hell are you doing
Hey, look! Isn't that Cassidy?
I'm pretty sure we did this before. We did this already. Do we have to repeat this sequence?
Don't change the subject, you sad little.
Why don't we settle this over ice cream, huh, John? Just like in the good old days.
I guess I gotta
How did you
repeat.
get up here? I don't want anyone to see you.
Ryudo, hi, hello. Ryu says hello. And Ryu says, save file jank also. Yeah, I guess it didn't quite save last time. Um, I wonder if there's anything that you can do in this game to trigger a save, because it doesn't seem to be a manual save. Rex says, we did. I guess you didn't hit a save point afterward. Yeah, weird. You would think after the weekly date, that would be a save point.
Everyone, even the most hapless of creatures, has a gift. Something that makes them special. that makes them worth knowing.
Let's see if I remember what I said.
Foul-smelling Weekly is no exception. No matter what he does, it's impossible to stay mad at him for too long.
This bourbon shake is delicious. Want to taste?
You know I don't like milk.
Your loss. So, Joe Dunn hangs himself and leaves his gym to his daughter, which makes her the first woman to run a boxing gym, I think.
The real question is, why did he commit suicide?
Well, it's pretty obvious.
Is that so? Care to shed some light on this, Sherlock?
Well, there's no need to look for reasons. People hang themselves every day out of sadness. And stuff like that. End of story.
It's no secret that boxing and corruption go hand in hand. Dunn seemed like a decent man. Maybe he got tired of fighting.
Pancakes.
Well, it doesn't really matter. It's just a hunch. I wouldn't bet my life on it. I've got other suspects, like O'Leary, bookmaker.
Desmond O'Leary? The same O'Leary who used to date Helen Moore? America's sweetheart? Now that's a woman.
And then there's Wallace. Who was that guy?
Come on. You've never heard of Frank Cassidy? The president of the Boxing Managers Association?
Who's also Stone's agent, Bobby Yale's rival.
He might know why Dunn killed himself, right?
I decided to ask Weekly to investigate Cassidy. My reasons? Weekly was right. Cassidy could have known why Dunn killed himself. Weekly had already proven to be nosy. The farther I kept him from the gym, the better. But with Weekly, you just never know what the best approach might be. Should I give him an order or a subtle suggestion?
Again, he's not good at subtle.
Well, since you think Cassidy is a suspect, see what you can find.
Okay, but you'll have to do me a favor. Tell Sonia Dunn that a legendary journalist from What's News wants an interview.
Weekly, please.
Well, if not, bye-bye, Cassidy.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Great. That's settled then.
Alright, it wasn't that much. But yeah, I need to find a freaking checkpoint. Starbuck says Whis is Steamkey? Yeah, he's canonically very, 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 very Steamkey. Whoa.
So, was there really someone on the roof?
Yeah, but he was faster than me. I couldn't get my hands on him.
A fast spy and a slow detective. This must be my lucky day.
Okay, this is where I remember like cutting it off. Yeah, there's no good way of saving, huh? Because this is just load continue. There's no save button. Ruggiero says, I wonder if his clothes also smells. Yeah, no, actually, because that's the thing. The reason why Weekly is called Weekly is because apparently he just changes his clothes once a week. Or they told him that where he works. But I'm pretty sure he did not deny it, so. Oh, he do be like that. Whoa. Sorry, I saw a thing. By the way, Regio says, I suppose it might save when you go in out of buildings. I'm gonna try to trigger before I quit next time. I'm gonna try to trigger a save. Wherever I am, whatever I'm doing. So it says your BLACKSAD makes me think players are supposed to compare the stats with each other or something. I guess, although I don't think there's really a what's the word? Leaderboard or anything. I think you're just supposed to like screenshot it and show it to others. Bobo, hi, hello. Bobo says you definitely hit a save point last time. You did so many things. Well, I did it, but like, not after. Oh gosh, not after talking to Weekly. That did not have a save point. Cause yeah, if you see, in no point after that, there was a save point. Yeah. Oh, also, um, I gotta show this thing. Um, boop. See, Regina drew this. Uh, and I love it. It's Wheeze. It's me, but as Weekly. I love it. Yay! This is what I wanted. I was saying, ooh, I gotta see how he looks in it. Yeah, I used it to make a new banner for the game, which I used on Twitter and Blue Sky, and you may have seen it in the creative part of the server. So yay! So I love this, and I'm gonna put it here on the side because it's good. So small. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out the. Okay, there we go. Oh, Squeaks, the Squeaks. Hi, hello. I see your follow because now this thing actually notifies me of follows. I used to have so much trouble with that. But yeah, hello. We've been talking. This is Squeaks. We've been talking on the side over fun characters, and yeah. Sarek says weak chest. Yeah, weak chest. That sounds strange. Ruggiero says, "Yay, glad you liked it." No, this is one of my favorite things you've made for me. It's great. I mean, I have to kind of do a whole compilation of everything you've made for me, but this one is like up there with good. Squeak says, "Hi, hello." Chip says, "Reek, weak chest." Don't lean on the stinky part. Um. Okay, so hold on. I said I was gonna check the file. Where's the button for the file? Oh no, that's a logic game. Oh. Okay, I'm not doing the logic thing yet. I really want to actually understand the case, so where is the button for there we go. Okay, so uh okay, Eugene Colbert, unfaithful to wife, lied to her, thanked me by sparing me a beating. Okay. Offer bribe, nope. But I'll tell your wife you're clean. Okay, so maybe I should have taken the bribe. But I don't know. Works for a lady as a thug. Okay. Yeah, I mean, got beat up for that last time. Shark says, as long as I'm not the subject. Jake Osiombe, old friend, young talent in boxing. Yeah, that's all I know about him. Like, he's just a boxer. That's what he does in the first issue of the comic. Sonia Dunn's daughter, cold as ice. Sonia Dunn hired me to find Bobby Yale. Mother's wedding ring appeared in an envelope. Okay, I still don't understand why that happened. I get it. I get who she is. Joe Dunn, that's the guy who died. Dead owner of Dunn's gym. Time of death Sunday evening. The gym was closed. Tax player. Hanged himself. Yeah. Hanged himself from beam. So okay, I get that. Bobby Yale, promising boxer at Dunn's gym, vanished the same day Dunn died. Dunn's gym will have to close if he doesn't fight reigning champion Stone at Madison Square Garden. And I think I got his address. Wait, that's the house I tried to break into, right? Ugh. Also, hello! It's Niall! Hi, hello! Niall Kinipoka. Niall says, Oli comadrejo. Hola. So this is Niall. Niall drew something for me earlier, because I won a raffle. And I'm like, it came out really well, but that's not something I would show on the stream. Niall says, I'm Nan. And then, like a dizzy emoji and a spinny stars emoji. I know who you are, that's why I'm saying, I won a raffle. You drew me a thing. I can't really show that thing on stream. But if you want to check it out, it's, can I put a link to it? Okay, I'm gonna drop a link to it, and it's not technically on the stream. So if you want to look at it, you can click on it. But yeah, let me check that. Let me check that. Chip says, comadrejo. Yeah. Stravik says, why would someone suicide in the middle of the workplace, assuming he wasn't killed by another? Man must have wanted to leave an impression. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But also, it could not have been maybe it was not him. Stravik says, oh, is it not safe for work? Not quite. Not quite. It's just slightly suggestive, but I wouldn't risk it, so I'm just gonna drop it here. So I just dropped the Blue Sky link for it. It's really fun. So I won a raffle that Niall did, and it's and I asked for a Sudi TFE thing, because you know I like that. And it's basically the Whis in an Incineroar Goopy suit thing, but also boots and Hypno and you know all that fun stuff. Niall says, thanks so much, comadrejo. Greater than, less than, squinty face, whoop you. Yeah, no. Also, we've been talking as well. And we do have a lot in common. Niall has some really fun things. So aside from like the link there, you can see more of his stuff. Really fun things. Shark says, "Oh, this is relatively tame compared to what I've seen on some streams." Yeah, but I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna risk it. There's bulge. That's all I will say. There's bulge. I'm gonna bring this back for a little. Back when I first started streaming back in 2019, I accidentally showed. Okay, so I did show a commission that was kind of like this during one of my streams. And I didn't realize until after the stream was done that the drawing was kind of suggestive. So I had to go back to the VOD and just clip that out because, yeah. I didn't notice. Squeak says, "Oh wow, that looks awesome. It's a good look for you." Yeah, no, I'm very into this sooty, sticky, goopy stuff. It's fun. It's very fun. Also, this is alluding to something that I want to buy in a few months from now. Something that is also sooty, shiny, Incineroar-y. If you know, you know. Chip says the boots are the best part. Yeah, that was kind of my idea. I was like, how do we stick boots into this? Because otherwise it would have been just a regular Incineroar suit. I had to give it my own touch. And I showed Niall some references, and he came up with it. And it's like, those are... I really like the look of those. I wish I could find something like that. They got a little bit of firefighter kind of vibe to them. With the colors and the shininess and the rubbery, and you know. Shark says, well, maybe not the bulge. Yeah, it is a very round one. Squeak says, boots make everything better, honestly. I mean, you know it. I did suggest, like, hey, that OC of yours, can we see what boots he's wearing? Ice emoji. Oh, also because Squeaks Nile just showed up. I also got this from Rugito here on the stream and in my server. Um, which is like this is more tame, and I can actually show this. Which is the Weasel dressed up as Weekly from this game. Uh, Weekly. Let me hold on. Let me go to the page. This guy. He's Weasel. I love Weasels. So yeah. And as I mentioned last time I streamed this, I actually do have this outfit IRL, and I wore it at a con once. But I kind of want to wear it with an actual like suit of him. I wish I could get a fursuit. Like I just need a partial for Weekly. I just need a partial. Don't even have a tail. The guy doesn't even have a tail, so it would be fairly easy, I think, to just get ahead and pause. But again, it's a head, so I'm saving up for other things. Maybe in the future I'll consider it. Squeak says that's adorable. Love the flat cap. Yeah, I've been collecting flat caps as of lately. But yeah. So wait, where was I? Okay, so this guy basically disappeared, right? He just kind of disappeared at the same time. We checked his place. There was nothing. So he's still missing. Niall says he looks too cute. Dash W dash face. I know. Rio says I've still yet to see muscly fursuits with long necks. It's kind of hard to do. I feel like the best way to do it is to try to make the head as flat as possible. And also to just really lean on the neck, the neckiness of it. Like the structure should make it so that I don't know how to explain it. So to suggest the shape of the head of a weasel, which ain't the easiest thing, but it's still I mean, I think it could happen. It could be done. Shavik says terrified aside to Casilda. No tail? No tail. Shavik says kind of like Obstagoon. Yeah. I mean, some people have pulled off long-necked characters in suits, but it's really it. Usually, your eyes don't match where the eyes of the character are, or you kind of have to like do some perspective tricks with the build. Shrek says its head is just the end of its neck. Yeah, if you... Okay, now I'm thinking of something really cursed. Imagine an Obstagoon, but shaved. Just shave all the fur. And see what remains. Yeah, that's homework for you. All Stone, reigning champion, fight versus jail at MSG? In 17 days. So this guy is just there, okay. Mary Purnell, she cleans the gym, found John's body and called cops, works at Sam's Diner, same street as the gym, hardly knows Sonia, barely knows Jail. Okay, so she doesn't know anybody. She just has both jobs, and I did tell her not to show up at the gym anymore for her safety, so there's that. And then there's Weekly. Weekly, he works for the tabloid Wets News. Caught him on the gym rooftop taking pictures of Sonia Dunn. He confessed that they call him Weekly because of how often he allegedly showers, and I'm sure they are right. See? It's here. It's confirmed. It's canon even in the game. He's smelly. So I guess if I am to cosplay as him, I must add artificial musk to the outfit. Desmond O'Leary, his men guard Yale's place. Can't go there for now. Okay. Dated tennis Helen Moore, America's sweetheart. Okay, yeah, Weekly just told me about that. Frank Cassidy runs BMA Boxing Managers Association. Weekly will investigate him. Okay, so I gave him this task. Hi Scrappy. Hello. Scrappy says, "Man, am I going to be late for all of these?" Hi dear. Smooch. Scrappy says, "I see that artist was here. I love the piece." Oh yeah, yeah. Nile is. If Nile is still around, yeah. He drew the Incineroar thing. Oh wait. Can I zoom in on the weekly photos? Enhance. There he is, the baby. I even got myself an old-timey camera for my costume of him. Of course, Zane is playing Marvel Rivals. When is he not? Um. So I didn't do anything last time, right? Um. I'm going to inspect
Miss Dunn, can I run a couple of questions by you?
or
If
ask,
to
I
help you
guess.
find Yale, go ahead.
Oh, can I analyze? Trevik says, I mean, fursuiters already smell terrible, so. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Here's the thing. I'm not sure if people know this. I don't really do the thing of going around at cons and just being like, oh my gosh, this suitor, I'm gonna hug you, yay. Because I don't really have, like, fursuit, like, what do they call them? Fursuit crushes? I don't really seek fursuiters. I will hug fursuiters that know me and like that I know them and stuff like that, but I don't just go with any random suitor to hug them. I'm conceited like that. But I've done it before, and some suitors, particularly the ones that have been marinating all weekend in their stuff, gosh, do they smell weird. There was this one suitor at Texas Furry Fiesta, I remember, who always smelled like sour milk. I don't know why. There's some that just smell like armpit. Very rarely I found the ones that actually smell like fursuit spray. At least. Scrappy says, I hope you feel better soon too, Straback. And Straback says that Scrappy, at least you aren't in a rush this time. Scrappy says, yeah. Straback says, you aren't the guy in that story you wrote who was yandere for a fursuit and killed its owner. Yeah, I mean, he kind of sort of smelled. I did write a completely different story about stinky fursuiters, though. Do check that one out. I believe that's part of. Yeah, that's Tales from the Con Floor Volume 2. I'm thinking of when should I like do a stream where I just read that whole thing? Because I would love to do that. Um, I don't know when I would want to do a reading stream instead of a game stream. Okay, analyze. Oh, never mind. She's not giving any tales. Okay. Shark says, I don't think I've read volume 2 yet. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, it's good. It can get a little bit gross. I have this thing where I actually don't disclose like trigger warnings because I like to keep the surprise in stories. So let's just say that all of my stories, as a blanket, they got like strong themes and content. Nothing explicit ever, but strong themes and the gross out from time to time. Body horror from time to time. But yeah, I'm all over the place. Chip says she's not giving. Um Scrappy says, "Oh whoa. I love when people touch themes others are afraid to touch." Yeah. Oh, I'm just gonna ask a few things.
I saw you arguing with a guy named Cassidy. What did he want?
Remember the fight that needs to take place in order to save this gym?
Well, Cassidy manages Yale's rival, Stone, the reigning champion.
If Bobby doesn't show up, he'll lose money. Maybe not a lot, but enough to care.
Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
Fine. Are we just doing this in front of her?
Dunn kept files on the gym's staff and clients. Name, address, and date of birth.
Okay. You put that right into your brain.
A happy family?
Wait a minute, the Statue of Liberty has the tail! Wait, you see that, right? How come she has it but the characters don't? Weird.
I'd like to take a look inside that safe now. Could you give me the combination?
I'd love to help you, but my mother's birthday used to be the combination, but I already tried it.
Okay. Rujo says, yeah. Chip says, was that the Statue of Liberty? Oh, shut up. Trebek says, maybe Tails had a French thing. Imagine that. And this game still controls like ass.
Dunn's room had quite a view.
Oh, he's there now. Oh shit, he's wearing his boots. Hello. Wait, enhance. Zoom in. Oh wait, no, I can't zoom in. Wait, is that a card? Are you fucking kidding me? There's a card up there. That's so dumb. Again, I'm gonna miss out on cards because they put them in the worst places. Sure. Oh, there's another card there too. You see, this is why I need to like bumble around rooms like a dumbass, because you never know what you're gonna miss. Oh wait, I did not ask her about the other thing. Squeak says the French are just built different. Yeah. Stravik says, the French. You know, that actually became kind of a stim for me the last few weeks. In part because of the Game Awards, in part because of Six Legends anniversary. It just the French. Chips and 3 laughing Ricks. Strybeck says we should ask Vincent, he might know. Also, apparently, here's the thing. Apparently Vincent's name is not pronounced like that. It's way more French than I thought it was. Let me see if I can find a way. Okay. Let me see if... Okay, Google, how do you pronounce it? Vincent Pacon. Wait, no, that's terrible. Vincent Pac... Hold on, let me put on Google for you.
Vincent Paquin.
Yeah, that apparently. Vincent. But I think he's fine with us calling him Vincent, because you know that's how you say it in English. Chip says depending on the time of the day, the French go either way. Oh. Strawbeck says hashtag French sweep. Strawbeck says Vincent. Strawbeck says Pacquiao. Yeah. Because his last name is kind of like a very easy Spanish word. I always pronounced it in my head. I pronounced it as Paquin, because it's actually that's a word that you can use in Spanish.
Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
Oh, okay, fine. She doesn't want to tell me shit. I'm gonna go see this sexy gorilla. Okay, I already investigated all of this. I don't think I need to go back up. So I'm gonna go down here. Oh, see? Now it saves. Okay, before I talk to Mr. Gorilla Man, I'm gonna go check the locker. Wait. There's a card there. Do you see that? Okay. How do I... This is absurd. Okay. I'm putting everybody on card duty. If you see a card, tell me. Holy shit, tell me. Like, is that a card? I see a card down there. How do I get that? I saw it the first time I went through here, but... How do I interact with... Wow, it's so specific. Yeah, this is very jank. Again, if you see any cards, do tell me, please. I'm gonna try my best to try to get them myself, but... It's rough. Alright. I wish you could just hit these things. Screaming saxophone. Oh yeah, I forgot we have to see this again. Don't say it. Huh. Your very own portable gym, up to 5 high resistance springs to boost your upper body strength. Okay. Add extra springs as you grow stronger. I'm guessing that's the one that the blind guy found. Shark says, I'm picturing BLACKSAD walking into them with his face. Yeah, just like bump. Hole in other poems? By Abraham Greenberg. What do you mean hole? I'm guessing that's it. Shark says hole and then an oh whoa emote. Okay, well, actually, does that mean I can finally do the thing? The brain thing. Okay, so I guess... Does this work like in Ace Attorney? No, not Ace Attorney. What's the game that allows you to connect? No, yeah, Ace Attorney Investigations. This is basically Edward's logic. Let's see. Mary calls done joy. Nothing. Mary has nice and neat handwriting. Okay. Someone threw a paint can in the trash. Someone threw a chest expander in the trash. Something fishy about Don's suicide. This locker full of surprises. Okay, this connects with this. Don's wife's wedding ring was an envelope. Sonia's name. Oh. Wait, is that the same handwriting? Who the footprints at the gym belong to? Okay, I'm gonna connect the things that I think go together. Oh, it gives you a time limit. No. Oh, so you do need to connect. Huh. Stravik says Hangman jump scare. Hang links, I think. So you need to connect 3 things. That's less easy. I thought the paint stuff worked, but what about okay, how about this and then this? Oh, that's just 2?
Well, I know this much. The chest expander in the trash belongs to Yale.
Right. Can I connect more things? Yeah, okay. Let's see. Yale. Wait, is Yale up? Not gonna say it? Okay. This and this.
Okay. Mary put the wedding ring in the envelope and wrote Sonia Dunn on it. But why did she have the ring in the first place?
Ryu says, so not necessarily 3 clues, just the appropriate ones the game wants you to connect. Trebek says, a black guy? I mean, he is, okay, hold on. I mean, he is dark furred. Chest expander box in his locker. Killed Dunn with it, then threw it in the dumpster? So did Yale kill Dunn? Wait, how? Okay, Bob, I need to figure it out. Ryu says, I mean, he looks like a Rottweiler. Oh yeah, Rottweilers are interesting. Don's wife's birthday doesn't open the safe. Oh, maybe one of the others does? Okay, never mind. Hmm. I'll figure it out later. Chip says for color supremacy is a thing in BLACKSAD. Yep. For some reason. I thought it would be species to species, not actually based on color of fur. That's what I'm not sure works here. Wait, can you check any other lockers? Or is it just this one? I don't think I actually, like, went... Oh, there's more, okay. It doesn't let me do the lockpicking game. Oh, shit. Those shoes are nice. I want them. I mean, what? Oh, yeah, there's a pin, too. And, oh. To my favorite bodyguard.
Damn. I'd forgotten that Jake used to work for Natalia.
Oh, no,
This
he
proves
did.
I was right. It's too soon to move on.
Yeah, he does. Well, he did. Trevik says, does anyone else think Roddies are cute? Yeah. We just this card. Wait, card? Okay, hold on. I'll check. It's... I see it.
What the hell?
Fucking hell.
Jake, give me one good reason not to smash in your face. What the hell are you doing in my locker?
I'm a detective.
I'm a detective. That's what I do. Yeah, and my friend too. But that's what I thought. Get off me. Sometimes, John, I could just punch you.
Oh, jeez. Maybe I should have asked him first. Well, sorry. I'm still gonna check again. I'm gonna check again. Because there was a card in there. Jake, you didn't tell me you had a card. You didn't tell me you had a card. So those are his shoes, too. He's a gorilla. They must be really big. Okay, so... Is he involved with those? With those guys? Maybe I should apologize. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Love the kind of thing you love to see when you open a random locker. Oh boy.
The proud South.
Oh shit, is it Arctic okay, Arctic Nation are basically the white supremacists in this game. Well, in this series. Yep. Oh crap. God, it created to be dominated by Look at that. Is that a stoat? That's a stoat. I remember these guys. Okay, all of these guys are from issue 2 of BLACKSAD. All of these guys,
Bastards.
yeah, these guys are from issue 2, Arctic Nation. Again, I really recommend it. I think I liked Arctic Nation better than the first book. It deals with this whole thing. Holy shit. I cannot tell you about the plot twist and the ending, but holy crap. If you want to know where to find the books, get in touch. I can help you. Squeak says, oof. Rio says, oh boy. Chip says, oh no. The white people. Rio says, Hyperborea. Chip says, ironic they're proud South when the Arctic is the far north. I think that's part of the funny.
Smells like paint.
Oh, it's paint. Okay. All right, cool. Oh boy. Who's that? Whose locker is that?
Of course.
What? What? What was in there? But yeah, maybe I should have asked Jake, like, hey, can I check your locker? And he would have said, yeah, sure. Hey, Jake, no hard feelings, right? I like his little boots. I want some like those red and white boxing. Oh yeah, I did wear boxing boots yesterday. I could say it was a coincidence, and I think it was because I did schedule that outfit before I started playing this game, or rather before this game got chosen for streaming. I mean, I did choose it in the end, but it was the next one in line, so it's nothing to do with it. What? Sorry, I'm checking with Nile. Okay, sorry, what? Jake, hi. Don't hit me.
Please, Jake.
Damn it! I told you to leave me alone.
Why is he so angry? I want to apologize. Let me love you.
Please, Jake.
Ah.
Damn it! I told you to leave me alone.
Okay, well. What else? Oh yeah, hold on. There's these things. Okay, let's see. Buffalo that works for O'Leary wears a shamrock on his lapel. Okay, so this is related to this.
Why do you have that pen, Jake? What mess are you in?
Jake, does Jake work for O'Leary? Maybe. Okay, hold on, there's more. There's this, and does this locker have to do with this? Because I mean, figure it.
Arthur Tucker painted the racial slur on Yale's locker.
Okay, now I know. This expander and the trash belongs to jail. Trash bin. Wait, Arthur. The ring, the paint stain. Okay, I actually got nothing. Jake, can you talk to me now? I know. I'm sorry.
Okay, Jake.
I told you.
Desmond O'Leary.
Huh?
I know you work for him.
Now you're just making stuff up. Why would you say that?
I'm not gonna remind him I checked, so.
O'Leary's men told me a while ago.
Okay, let's say you're right. So what? What are you gonna do, huh?
We're pals. I won't do a thing. But please, tell me the truth.
Okay, I guess I should have said something.
Yay.
Business isn't going that well lately. Natalia was my last well-paying job, and it's been a while. Then O'Leary shows up and offers me a bodyguard contract. What was I supposed to do?
I get it.
Yeah, I understand.
Seriously, you don't seem like the type to accept shady offers.
Oof. I've read issue 1 of BLACKSAD.
I've done things like that, and worse, that I'm not proud of. This very morning, for example.
Hey, O'Leary might run an illegal gambling operation, but it's not like he's killing people or conning with us. And I'm just a bodyguard. I make sure no one gets hurt. What I do, including my contract, paycheck, is 100% legal. How bad can that be?
The money's weird though.
O'Leary pays you with dirty money, and you're part of a criminal organization. There's no two ways about it. But that's not what bothers me.
Oh boy. I'm not gonna accuse him.
I know you're covering up O'Leary's role in Joe Dunn's death.
Huh? O'Leary? No way. I mean, I don't think so.
Jake, please.
Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it now. I was here the day Dunn died.
Go on.
I had to take care of some business for O'Leary. He makes me wear the shamrock when I work for him. As you know, I left the damn thing in my locker.
Say no more. You came in the back door.
How did you... Yeah, that's it. Joe had mentioned he'd been painting that afternoon, but I forgot. I stopped in my tracks when I saw him screaming bloody murder at Bobby Yale at the top of the scaffold.
What exactly was he saying?
Something like, if you do that, I'll call off the fight and make sure you never set foot in this gym again. I didn't want them to see me, so I left.
Jake, why didn't you tell me?
I thought you'd be pissed off.
Well, you were wrong.
I'm sorry, John. I should have said something.
It's fine.
Don't worry. We all make mistakes. Time to go. I need to think about everything you just told me.
Thanks, John.
And I couldn't be that mean with him because I did like intrude in his locker. So wait, do I have a new deduction? I think it's the same deduction. Because it says I have one, meaning something here connects, but I don't know what connects. According to Jake, Don has strong argument with Jail while he was painting on the scaffold. Painting? Oh, and this? Wait, more? This? Okay, maybe not in that or okay, this is gonna be a complicated one. Maybe that connects later. I'll check later. I need something to tell. Like I need to delete some clues. Also, hi Kraken. Hello. Kraken says, "Been good." I've been. All right, the bean is. Oh, it's brown. It's like translucent brown. So I'm gonna guess this is some type of soda. Maybe. Root beer. Like straight up root beer. Like really, like first bite root beer. Alright. That's root beer. That's flavor number... Wait. Have I had those? Oh, I haven't. That's a new flavor. Yeah, I could tell it was root beer right away. Okay, so that's flavor number 43. On February 4th by Kraken. Flavor 43 means we have 6 flavors left. Ruggiero says time to rearrange the Mind Palace. I mean, not yet. Tip says glad the game let you make amends. Yeah, I was concerned that I was just gonna fuck things up with Jake forever. I like Jake, and I like his boots, and he has shiny shoes in his locker, and I'm being really weird about it. Kraken says hope everyone is doing well. I think we're fine. Lady, tell me.
Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
Oh, nothing yet. Okay, hold on. Now I know something. Can I get something in the Rolodex?
Dunn kept files on the gym's staff and clients. Name, address, and date of birth.
Okay, not yet. Then yeah, maybe I do need to do that thing. But okay, hold on. Mary. Is this connected in any way? Oh.
Were Mary Purnell and Joe Dunn an item?
Wait a minute. Oh boy. Is it Mary's?
What if Mary's birthday is the combination to the safe?
Do I have her birthday? Oh. Are we still doing this? Oh. Ruggiero says, ooh, spicy. Trebek says, is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Whose birthday is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Okay. Okay, I can tell whose birthday it would be. It would be December 3rd, 1945. Which, okay, in these games it doesn't make sense. That would be a child. That would be a child. Oh, Johan. Hi. Hello, Johan. Johan just subbed for 31 months. Johan says, Wheeze, I finally made it to a stream. It feels like forever. I know. Allow me to check. When was the last time that you commented here? Because I have a permanent record for everybody. Last time you commented here was on... was last year, December 1st. So it's been like 2 months. But nice seeing you. Shrek says it's a reference to Spaceballs. I guess you've never seen it. I saw it like 10 years ago. I don't remember much of it. Can I just go for it? Use random combination?
No luck.
Imagine you try that 1,000 times and then it actually works. Rohan says, wow, I miss ya, Wheeze. And yes, gonna work on your Figment care package for the year. Yeah. Thank you. Love getting a package from Uncle Johan.
And there it was, Mary's birthday, a week prior to that very day.
Kraken says, ooh, package. Yeah, I love getting packages from my older furry peers. I like having sugar daddy. Oh, shit. What? There's a wheel. Chip says Figment, and then a purple heart emoji, yellow heart emoji. Johan says, you heard him, he called me his sugar daddy. I mean, one of them, I have multiple ones. Trebek says, ooh, where there's one of those, there's a way. I get it. Where there's a wheel, there's a way. Rohan says, hi, Stripe, Chip, and Kraken. Chip says, so that confirms the affair. Kraken says, I'm too poor to be a sugar daddy. I mean, just to get me exclusive Heavy Sorrows merch that I don't feel like importing myself. So I appreciate it. You got me a poster. I got a Heavy Sorrows poster in my wall thanks to you. Chip says, hello, Johan. And Johan says, also saw the new popcorn bucket with Figgy and he looks cuter in person. Isn't it just like the Apocalypse Figment bucket, but they just made him a painter? I mean, I don't have the original, so it's good that I'm getting this one. I'm gonna try to eat the popcorn as soon as possible, cause my issue is that popcorn, I can never finish it. It's a lot, and it's very sweet. Chip says you're not the only sugar daddy here. See? Johan says yes, it is, and he looks cuter in person. I figured. Okay, hold on. There's a lot of stuff here. Business insurance policy. Last will and testament of Joseph are done. That's suspicious.
You open the safe?
Yeah, and I think you need to see this.
Wait, let me see the money.
Can you tell me what it says?
All right. I think this might be useful for the investigation, Mr. Detective. He left everything to me, except some boxing trophies and knickknacks that'll go to Bobby Yale.
Wait, when was it signed?
When was it signed?
It was written 4 years ago, just weeks after I moved to Buffalo.
You think Bobby Jill?
Do you think Bobby Yale read it before he disappeared?
Maybe.
Congratulations. You're one lucky lady.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
All right. Thanks.
Man, that's dry. Let's collect the gun, because now we're collecting guns.
I never would have taken Dunn for a gun owner. A few bucks. Just petty cash.
That's it. Johan says Whis has so many sugar daddies, he has the daddy diabetes. I mean, I hope I don't, because I do have a very good liver that protects me from that sort of thing. Stravik says, he sure are done being hanked like that. Kraken says, I'm a daddy with diabetes then, XD. I mean, you are... You're big. Oh, wait. I was gonna talk to her, too. Because... Oh, yeah, the weekly thing. I forgot. But first...
I never asked about the gym's insurance.
That's exactly what I'm reading now. So far, it looks like your standard small business policy.
Any perception? Nope. The weekly thing.
You see, I've got this friend. He's a journalist, and the thing is, well, he would like to interview you.
Why?
A woman running a boxing gym? That's quite the story.
And how did this friend of yours find out, exactly?
Well, you know how these things...
I don't even want to hear you.
Oh, come on.
I just hope you prove your professional worth before the day is over.
Did you and your father get along?
Let's just say our relationship got better when I left for Sunny University. An 8-hour drive from here.
Meaning?
I'll lay it out for you, Mr. BLACKSAD. My father, Joe Dunn, disappeared the day my mother died. He became a shell of himself. Joe Dunn, my legal guardian. A man who gave me food, shelter, clothing, and an education. And that's more than you need to know.
What's in those papers you're going through?
Red tape.
Great. If you find something, please let me know.
I thought you were the detective. You do your job, and I'll do mine.
Damn.
What can you tell me about Jake?
I thought you were friends. Guess I was wrong. He and my father were friends, so don't go down that road.
What?
Did you get along with Bobby Yale? Okay. Forget it.
I wouldn't give a damn about him if it weren't for this stupid Jim his stupid fight is supposed to save. Happy?
Oof.
What do you think about Mary, the cleaning lady?
Can't say. I barely know her. And I'm not one who's quick to judge other people.
I don't want to tell her about the ring. I don't want to tell her about the ring. I'm the one hiding all these things.
Thanks. That's it for now. I get it. You don't like me. But there's something you need to know.
I'm all ears.
You're bad.
I know this must be tough, but it's no excuse to treat me like that.
Duly noted, Mr. BLACKSAD.
Basically, don't be mean with me. I'm trying my best. Wait, she's so mean. Starbucks says, I like to think choking on my drink just now was karmic retribution for that joke. You know. Also, are there boots on this shelf? I just realized when I saw it in the other angle. Yeah, there's boxing boots. I own a few pairs of boxing boots, like 5 or 6. Okay, I gotta check with Mary, because now I know. I know, Mary. I know everything. Rio says training boots or rentals. Oh man, imagine the variety of rentals that you would need with like animals of all sizes. Kraken says, I nearly bought some boots the other day, but was coerced into buying trainers instead. Oh, that sucks. Oh, who did that? Was it your husband? I'm gonna need to have some words. Who did that? I'm gonna be angry. Are there any other cards? Or am I going insane?
I know you're hiding something.
What?
Happy birthday. I just found out it was a week ago.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. I'm sure you received wonderful presents. For example, your date of birth used as the combination for Dunn's safe.
Wow.
My goodness. I can't talk here. My shift is over in 10 minutes. Can you wait a while?
Can I get a refill over here, Mary?
Coming right up.
Dang. I love that segue. Happy birthday, by the way. Kraken says Timberlands too, they look and feel really nice. Dang it. Making me sad. Chip says, oh my, poor lady. We gotta be soft about this. accusatory but soft. Wow, that's a lot of clocks. That's scrappy.
Mary Purnell, the angel Joe Dunn found in his golden years.
We'd been seeing each other for almost 2 years. It all started with, well, weekdays I start cleaning the gym at dawn, before my shift at the diner. Joey always came in early, just a little after I got there. He used to say it was the best time for the worst task of the day.
Oh, I know exactly what he meant.
What?
Did he help you clean?
No, poor Joey. I would never have allowed that. He did more than enough, would even clean on my days off. Paperwork. He just hated it. But that was just him. Instead of putting off the things he couldn't stand, he did them as soon as possible. One morning, he saw me crying. I was having a rough day and...
He tried to make you smile.
He pointed at the coffee machine. You need a cup of joe and some fresh air. That was the first of many cups on the rooftop.
Which is where Dunn seduced you.
That word is a bit too much, Mr. BLACKSAD. You might be too young to understand this, but real love has little to do with seduction. One day, we realized those rooftop coffees were the best part of our day. So we began to spend more time together.
But you never told anyone. Or perhaps you told someone else?
No one. Joey didn't want Sonia to hear about it from someone else before we were sure of the relationship. He was afraid that our relationship would only make matters worse. Until one day, on the rooftop, we realized just how serious our relationship was. And we decided to turn those moments into a lifetime.
So you asked him to marry you?
What? Please, I know better. He gave me the wedding ring and we decided to tell the world. He said he needed to share that happiness with his little girl. Turns out, he wasn't that happy after all.
What about Yale? Wasn't he like a son to him?
Maybe you already noticed, I have a slight cold. I really should be heading home.
Maybe you should cover your neck.
I lost my scarf a while back, not sure where. And now, if you'll excuse me, that's my bus stop. A pleasure to speak with you, Mr. BLACKSAD.
Man, this game glitches like a motherfucker. Johan says, "Hey, look, it's Paubert." Rio says, "How young is BLACKSAD?" Chip says, "Apparently he's 39." Chip says, "That code glitching out." Yeah, I'm like that cutscene had a lot of glitching out. Do I have anything to do here? Kraken says, "So BLACKSAD is my age." Jake, I'm scared. Help me.
Thanks, pal.
So, what else can you tell me about Dunn's death?
Well, not much. My memory's not what it used to be.
Oh boy.
Dunn wasn't black, but he allowed you and Bobby Yale to train here.
Yeah, this was the first integrated gym in the city, I think.
But not everyone liked that, hmm?
You've seen the graffitis, right? If I get my hands on that bastard...
I happen to know who painted the lockers. Arthur Tucker.
I knew it. I knew it was him, that bastard. I'm gonna whip the white out of him.
What was Joe Dunn like?
He was a decent man. Have you seen all those slogans on the wall? Those motivational phrases? Joe really believed in them. All of them.
Joe Dunn or Joey Dunn?
Huh? Nobody called him Joey. Well, maybe his wife. Although, she didn't call him anything after she died.
Wow. Wow.
He played the saxophone, right?
Yeah, pretty well for a white boy. But he quit when his wife died. Makes no sense, right? I mean, nothing draws chicks like the brass. Why quit when you're finally free? Ha 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 ha.
What's with this guy? Johan says monkey.
I found an empty wine bottle on the rooftop. Did Joe Dunn drink?
Only for a while, back when his wife died. But eventually he quit. After that, he'd only drink on special occasions.
Did you know Joe Dunn had a gun in his safe?
No way, man. He hated firearms. Although... when Bobby Yale was a teenager, he went through a crazy phase. Even dropped out of the gym and joined the gang. Nothing serious. Early one morning, he broke in the gym. Joe was already here and caught him red-handed. Bobby pointed the gun at Dunn and ordered him to open the safe. So, Joe opened it and asked Bobby to put the gun aside, leave the gang and start boxing again. I got here 5 minutes later and found Bobby crying like a baby in Joe's arms. Then he just stood up and put on his gloves.
What can you tell me about Sonia Dunn?
She's hot, ain't she?
You two seem to get along nicely.
Well, I've known her since she was a baby. But she sure has grown, if you get my drift.
Holy fuck, Jake.
I hadn't seen her since she left for college about 4 years ago.
I'm like, let's talk with Jake. It's a good idea. Rio says, "Aw."
It seems like her father's death didn't really upset her.
Well, she likes to play it cool, which makes her really hot.
Do you remember anything else about Joe Dunn and Bobby Yale's argument?
No, not really, no. Only Joe yelling. If you do, I'll call off the fight and kick you out of the gym.
Do you have any idea where Bobby Yale could be?
Not a clue.
I dropped by Bobby Yale's apartment. I think he might be involved with O'Leary, the bookmaker.
You sure? Yale had some dark years, no doubt, but Dunn turned him into a decent guy. I'm no detective, but I wouldn't follow that lead.
Do you know any of his relatives?
His father, Avenarius.
Avenarius? The boxer poet? Didn't he disappear 20 years ago?
Yeah, and his wife, Bobby's mom, died shortly after. Dunn is the closest thing the family the poor kids had ever since.
That explains the poetry book in his locker. If Yale's gonna fight the reigning champion, he's got a big career ahead of him.
He hasn't lost a single fight since he turned pro. The little bastard beat the socks off me a few years back.
You said Yale joined a gang back in the day? Know which one?
Hell, I don't know, John. This is New York City. There are more gangs than people.
I better let you get back to your drills.
All right.
One sec. Okay, sorry. Chip says that's a little bit creepy. I mean, oh, sorry. I was gonna check my file. No, not the brain, not the brain. John, put your brain away. I need to check the file. Okay, so no. More than friends. Well, yeah, no, I got that. Oh yeah, there's that. The gun was Yale's. Okay, we learned that. Avenarius disappeared. Nothing. Oh, Mary has a cold apparently. About to get married. Should I let Chief Smirnov know about this? Okay. Okay. Right. What now? Smirnov. So I guess now I have something to tell Smirnov. She says Mary lost her scarf somewhere, so I bet that'll be important later. Yeah, I mean I did mention like cover your neck, so.
Smirnoff.
I think I have a new lead on the Dunn case.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna tell him about him and Mary.
Dunn and the gym's cleaning lady were about to get married.
Great. Call What's News. They'll know what to do with such an incredibly interesting piece of information.
The combination on Dunn's safe was her birthday. He even gave her a ring. You know, your typical suicidal bliss.
Okay, I'm still not convinced, but I might have something for you.
Fascinating.
Life is off and off key, like a bad song. The notes come together but feel flat, unable to create anything resembling music.
Smirnov.
And yet, there are ways to string them together to create harmony. Ways that are not always entirely in our hands.
Why does he get a whole cutscene and Weekly just shows up? Eating pancakes.
You look tired, John.
I was born tired. I'm used to it.
You're not the only one. Yep, I'm beat. I'm starving. Just got back from the annual police medical. Not only did I have to fast, but I also had to chug 2 enormous glasses of water. John, you alright?
I've had better days, and I'll have them again, I hope.
We both deserve to. The thing is, I'd love to help you out with this case, but I can't. You know I work for the state of New York. If I had any information, I couldn't share it with a private eye. Even if it was lying on top of this table.
Oh, I see.
You said you were starving. Why don't you go to the counter and order something?
Yeah, sure, good idea. If you'll excuse me.
Subtle. Let's see, postmortem preliminary. Hong Kong. Medical team B3. Joseph Richard Dunn. Megan Male. The Widower. Lynx Dark Brown. Age 47. 163. 55. Okay. Chuck says, imagine if there was a card tucked in here. Time, dead, 7 p.m. on October 19 something. Violent asphyxia. Suicide. Okay. Violence asphyxia caused by rope around the neck. Neck presented 4 ring-shaped marks around the entire circumference caused by said rope. Right. Swollen and slightly scraped knuckles on subject's right hand probably caused recent trauma. That's not on the paper.
Interesting.
Internal findings. No internal autopsy was performed since external evidence sufficiently conclusive. Really now?
Now that I think of it, I better eat at home. It's healthier.
Thanks.
Truth is, John, it all seemed clear to me before, but now? Please, promise me you won't take the law into your own hands. I'd like to think we're not just vigilantes.
I'll try, but sometimes there's no alternative.
All right. In any case, keep me posted, will you?
Friend, you can count on it.
Take care, John.
As always, Smirnov had given me new, potentially relevant information. Not to mention second thoughts. When an old dog like him gets that serious, one must be prepared to bite.
He is so EP. BLACKSAD is so EP. But what says autopsies are not nearly as common as fiction makes them out to be, apparently. Chip says it's one of those narrative allowances. Ruggiero says we have too many Batman. But what says the actual dog's now to the flat cat face, man. It's I don't know why BLACKSAD looks like that. Who's this lion? Why is he staring at me? Go away. So yeah. Am I going back to the gym? That seems to be this entire game. I haven't even used the car once. Because so far the game has been like, yeah, you just need to be here. Correct says, and then the lion has a more realistic muzzle. In BLACKSAD universe, it goes like this. If you're not a main character, you're allowed to look as animal-like as they want. But if you're a main character, you gotta have that weird, like, short face. What was this? Or a woman? Yeah. Back to the gym. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
I don't know why. Something just doesn't add up.
Hmm. Wait, do I have brainy? Oh, I do have brainy things. Tip says Uncanny Valley. Kraken says, let them be anthro animals. Why the faces which look like they've been twatted in the face with a shovel? I don't know. Is his weight and height important? Because of the news? Wait, he's 5'5". He's my size.
I'm much taller than Dunn. And I can barely reach the noose. There's no way Dunn hanged himself.
Was he lynched?
Not on his own, at least.
Oh, I love how he likes his trench coat just like whooshes. Johan says he's a short king like Whis. Yeah, I mean, you know, lightweight boxers, they do be like that. Chip says weight and height might determine the kind of strength someone might need to lift his body. I mean, he was strong enough though, like, couldn't he like just jump? Like jump and hang on to it and then pass it through his neck? I'm sure he could do something like that. I mean, I wouldn't, but... What was this, really? Him not even being able to reach the news wasn't considered by the police? What was this? Also paint can plus paint stain? What was this? Gym and trash can? No, I tried those things already. I'm checking. Okay, so... Don had four different neck marks. Dunn died, his knuckles were swollen. Strong argument with Jill when he was... Did he fight? Chest expander. Mary has a little cold. Dunn wasn't tall enough to hang himself. Yeah. Wait for different neck marks. Is it chest expander? No, wait. Wait, chest expander plus rope? No, really? Wait. He wasn't strong enough to... Oh!
Bobby Yale. I don't know if you had a motive to kill Dunn, but you certainly had the murder weapon.
Okay, interesting. Chip says it could be possible. Traffic says he was a boxer, not a gymnast, though that would be impressive. Bobo says, was it like accident, finish the job, suicide disguise? If this is like an Ace Attorney game, that's almost always what happens. Chip says he was obviously strangled and someone strung him up to look like a suicide. Bobo says, yeah, 4 fingers. I mean, no, I'm thinking the chest expander. That's like more marks because it has like 3 ropes on it. Okay, so yeah. still don't know how the paint connects to all this. Because I already tried connecting the paint and it needs a lot of hints. See, if I try to do the paint, it tries to connect a bunch of different things. Weekly took very explicit photographs of the rhino in his lower. Where did this come from? Wait, where did this come from? Wait, how did I get this? What was his strangled plus Knuckles? Tried to fight it off? What was his when we confronted Weekly up top? Did he? Did he mention? Okay, okay. But this was not here all this time. How many more thoughts do we have? No. Hmm. Did he hit the paint can? You made me punch paint. Oh, did he like punch the paint can and then it like... Really?
All right. Dunn punched a paint can, but why? Wasn't he calm and composed?
Well, that explains the stain. But why? Rujo says, I think that's the very reason the rhino busted us up in the very first scene. But probably that clue didn't matter until now, so it didn't show up. Right. Don't want it to call off the fight. So yeah, they have an argument. Is it about calling off the fight? Does it have to do with the strangling?
Christ. Did Yale kill Dunn just because he wanted to call off the fight?
Oh, fuck. Was that...
I always knew Bobby had issues. But I never thought he'd go that far.
Hold on.
I couldn't say. In my line of work, you really shouldn't jump to conclusions.
But the chest expander, the box in his locker, the marks on my father's neck. It all leads to him. In any case, that doesn't change a thing.
It does, actually. Now we know he didn't kill himself.
My father's still dead, and you still haven't found Bobby Yale. Nothing has changed. Opening the safe and finding my father's will won't help us achieve anything. So please hurry. Time's wasting.
Sonia's indifference never ceased to amaze me. But most importantly, why was she so opposed to Yale?
John BLACKSAD? I think I owe you an apology.
Oh shit.
Apology accepted. But what exactly are you apologizing for?
Listen, I don't think my fellow workers treated you with the respect you deserve. I'm so sorry they wrinkled your suit. The thing is, they didn't know we shared a common goal. Bobby Yale. I want to find him and get to the bottom of this as much as you do, Mr. BLACKSAD. So please, kindly accept my invitation. Why not share our findings? Come on.
Of course. You don't mind me riding in this fancy car with a wrinkled suit, do you?
Aw, I think you look mighty dapper, Mr. BLACKSAD. Although, if those wrinkles were to rub off on me... I always play it nice and safe.
I hope this doesn't come to bite me in the ass. Oh shit.
Thank you, BLACKSAD. You won't regret this. So let's cut to the chase. I need Bobby Yale to fight Stone. There's just too much money at stake. So, I'm offering you my help to find Yale. Let's work together.
What kind of help do you need?
A simple exchange of information. You're a good detective, and I, well, let's just say I have my own ways of making people talk.
All right, then. Let's work together.
I thought you'd be hard to convince, that you'd appeal to the moral high ground or something. Please, hear me out. Let's say I bet a beer that we find Yale in 3 days, and you bet a beer that we don't. In 3 days, one of us has to buy the other a beer. Is that so bad? We're simply two grown men using our money and free will to conduct a small private exchange. And most importantly, we're not hurting anyone. So, yeah, I run a gambling business. What's so bad about that?
I can't really say.
Well, I can. Nothing. But I'll tell you what is wrong. The way our government is ruining America. We live in a so-called free country. A place where honest people can make a living, provided they don't hurt anybody. We're not communists. Well, at least I'm not.
I would have never thought otherwise. As for me...
Oh. Oh,
I'm not either.
Ha! Well then, you see, we're all among friends. In any case, that's not my point. The government betrays our nation's values by passing communist laws that forbid an honest man like me to make a living without hurting a soul. And that, Mr. BLACKSAD, is just wrong. I'd even say it's unconstitutional. Do you get my point now?
All right. I get your point.
Ha! I knew you would. When the government passes these laws, there's only one legitimate weapon the people can wield. The same weapon that turned America into a great nation. Civil disobedience. So, as the proud American that I am, it's my duty to disobey.
You might have a point. In certain cases, civil disobedience is both right and duty.
Exactly. And when you hear just how I've transformed this business, you'll agree even more. I wasn't always a boss, you know. No, sir. I started at the bottom, when Lucky Blitzen ran the show. That good for nothing. His was a reign of terror, extortion, violence, you know, that sort of unpleasant thing. When I took over, I decided I'd make people want to do my bidding. Not out of fear, but out of gratitude. I decided to help people so they would help me.
That beating your thugs gave me was really helpful. Thank you so much.
Those poor bastards didn't even know you were a detective, that you were on our side.
Maybe at first. But when they tied me up and beat the socks off me, they knew very well who I was.
Seriously? That goes against my rules. Who was it?
It was just Wilson.
That bastard. Don't you worry. I will have a serious talk with him. I cannot tolerate this behavior. Please accept my apologies, Mr. BLACKSAD. As I said before, I like to help people so I can count on their gratitude. That applies to fellow partners like police or, in this case, a detective. I won't deny this business has its fair amount of violence, extortion, and casualties, but I'd rather leave that to my enemies. And you are not my enemy. And, it looks like we're here.
Man, that was a little tense. I was clenching. I was scared that it was gonna be put in a tight spot, but you kind of have to agree with him. Like just to put myself in a good position. Civil disobedience?
Yale's apartment?
I told you, I'm on your side. Go ahead, search the place. I'll wait down here. When you're done, you can honor our arrangement and share your findings with me. Or not. It's your call, Mr. BLACKSAD. I'll make sure you're suitably compensated. Wilson, come here.
Oh shit. I'm protecting Colbert. He did me a solid. I did a solid. He did me a solid. He didn't beat me up too much. Let me chat. Ruggiero says, oh wait, no. Kraken says, this is very similar to the inside of Wee's brain, but it's just full of boots. Boba says, did we get put into an ending path by making that? No, I think that I didn't actually have anything else to check. Ruggiero says, there's still a big possibility of being framed. Boba says, yeah. Also, girl, that guy could have skipped town. I think she'll kill him, lol. Boba says, that's a white green. But Rohan says, man, he ugly. Boba says, I would get out of there. Shavik says, perpendicular parking. They did get on the sidewalk. Ruggiero says, highly suspicious. Boba says, okay, that text bubble makes it sound like you'd be forced in then. Boba says, I mean, the guy had a gun. I don't know about on accord. Pip says, that Rhino was the guy that you agreed to cover up his affair. Boba says, yeah. Kraken says, when the characters are more animal-like, they look better. Boba says, but he did already save us once. I hope you get the option to backstab this bitch. Boba says, oh no, don't agree too much. Rick. Boba says, oh boy, this is gonna be a vigilante path with that comment with the police guy early. Boba says, bro, you literally had people beat you up. Boba says, there you go. I feel like someone's job was just where to position BLACKSAD's eyes. Ryu says, you didn't get iced. Well, no, because I was being nice with the guy. Okay, here's the thing. If you've lived in Mexico, you know how to deal with this. No, this is a joke. No, this is a joke. I'm not involved with any of them. Sorry, I'm having a cookie. Chip says, scare you would get a nice pair of cement boots. Yeah, no, I like my cement boots. Trebek says, he has the look of someone who's going to eat you when your back is turned. Anyways, let's see if Bobby had cards.
Bobby seems like a nice kid, but I barely know him.
Who's saying that?
The worst thing about O'Leary's boys dropping by isn't the beating, but the fact that I can't tell what's theirs and what's Yale's. Doesn't seem like the best food for a boxer. Then again, it could be your classic bookie thug lunch.
Oh yeah. Are there any Bucket? Look at motherfuckers. Look. You would never find that unless you rotate. The way that they hit these things is disgusting. Okay, hold on. Let me check that again. Nope. I can't move here. Okay. I see you. Nice. Oh, there's two of them. There's a bear playing hockey. Alma Mater, La Fontaine today.
17th century French fables. Mayor must be one boring old lady.
Ruggiero says, for legal reasons, this is a joke in Minecraft. Chip says, Luna Park. We have one in Australia. Boba says, don't think too into it. It's pizza. Boba says, that just looks straight up like a human woman. I mean, all the girls in this game do. Johan says, yay, bear.
Judging by the general state of the apartment, they were leading a quiet life.
I can barely move inside of this bathroom. I feel like there's gonna be a freaking card in here, and it's just gonna be in a very bullshit spot. Maybe not. Wait. Oh. Oh, also this place has functional mirrors. You don't see that in many games, do you? Interesting. Boba says, I feel like someone worked really hard on his turning animation and his eye movements for maybe a little too long. Boba says, piano note. Chip says, it's a drinking throw. Boba says, it's weird that I don't see anything yet. Okay, never mind. There's no cards here. No cards against humanity. Okay, there's card there. guessing there's no card for that. Whoa! Weird pan. Weird pan.
I'm not sure how Yale's love of pickles will help me crack the case, but it's good to know.
Boba says, did we not check the sink? Chip says, what was under the sink? The bathroom sink. Boba says, bathroom sink has A. Hold on.
A woman's fragrance. Almost angelical.
Oh shit, is that Mary's scarf? Oh, you knew. You knew that that was gonna be important. But no, I did check under the bathrooms. See, okay, hold on. See?
Judging by the general state of the apartment, they were leading a quiet life.
That's what that causes. I wished I could, like, check the window. I'm trying to see if I can check that window. BLACKSAD, please. No. These Dutch ass angles in this bathroom. Let's go. Baba says it's too moldy. You're moldy. BLACKSAD, please. Oh, I thought that was a computer desk. That looks like a monitor. No, it's just a painting. Oh, jeez. Is that a self-portrait? Oh, hey, a card. Oh, hey, a card. Oh, big kick. Can I use cat, like, observation here or not? There's like, I can't really do anything with this. Boba says it's green. No, Boba says I am green naturally. Regio says a chip. That word got permanently welded to cyborgs in my brain. Oh, tro? Yeah. Yeah, it's a drinking tro. Did we all get... No, it's only us. For those who don't know, last night we watched, we did the wheel of short media in my server, and one of the things we watched was the pilot to Cyborgs, which was like an attempt to a toyetic show back in the 90s. It was terrible. It was really bad. And at one point, one of the cyborg boars goes into a restroom and sees a toilet stall, opens it and just says like, "Oh, a drinking trough," and just starts drinking from the toilet. It was funny. Boba says, "Wow, big guy." Rohan says, "Wait, which show was this? Cyborgs." Regito wrote it there. 1997, I think. It was just it's a pilot. It's on YouTube. It's terrible. I recommend it. Let me drop you the link to that. One sec. Oh, I was trying to post the link and then the URL got cropped. There you go. Boba says, I'm surprised you can't even observe the picture. Yeah, I'm like, there's like no reaction to this? Is there no reaction to this? I guess not. Hey, Sicilian Cap.
So, you like your mob stories, don't you, Bobby?
I figured.
Seems like Bobby inherited something more than boxing skills from his father, besides the tendency to vanish into thin air, of course. Nice chain.
Ooh. Is that important? Spooky closet.
Why would you want such a big closet for so few clothes?
Did someone take them? I would.
Unless someone emptied it recently.
Oh, I saw that book. Avenarius.
Copy 1 of 3. Do you know any of his relatives?
His father, Avenarius.
Avenarius? The boxer poet? Didn't he disappear 20 years ago?
Bobo says poetry boxing. Johan says, "Oh wow, they're using the Donkey Kong Country show animation." Bobo says, "Those sheep probably smell." You smell. I want to sniff a lot of the people, a lot of the characters in this game. Is there anything else? Boba says clip that. Well, here's the thing. Frigid used to do all the clipping, and he decided not to do this playthrough. So, I don't understand that boy. Boba says, I feel like there's got to be more. Stryback sent a sniffa emote. Ryo says, somehow I detect hints of perfect blue in the plot. Really? Bobo says, it feels like there should be more in here. You're making me sus. Like, are you sure? I feel like, no, I think I checked everything. Unless there's like a check at the door that says, yeah, you did everything, or no, you didn't. I even checked for cards by like panning around as much as I could. And I checked the bathroom, which was very suspicious that there was nothing in here. I thought I would be able to check the medicine cabinet, but it doesn't seem like it. What was his, aside from maybe the clothes, it seems like he just left. What was it like? What blues did we even get? I mean, clues. The scarf. I found the scarf, so. Oh, there's more? Mary went to with jail. Oh!
That means she's been here recently. But why? What does Sweet Mary have to do with Yale, the murder suspect?
Is that it? Mary Purnell and Bobby Jill killed Dunn? No, I don't think so. Wait. Wait. Really? No, wait. Maybe it was over here. It was over here, maybe. Rio says, wait, is that photo of the rhino is with Mary? Is it? No, I don't think so. Is it? Is it? Was that here? No. No, that can't be. What was this? I feel like they would have said if the pig had Mary, considering you can see her. What was this? It does look like her though. I mean, you can check. It says you can do one. Yeah, I can, but I don't know which one. I don't know what connects to what. What was this? Well, try it. I'm trying. It still wants to connect all the paint? Or rather, it doesn't? I don't know what connects to what. What was this? Argument plus footprints? Nope. I'm gonna come back to this. I don't think I need to do anything yet. I mean, it may be, but I'm not gonna be connecting random shit.
When I left, I told O'Leary I hadn't found a thing. The minute I was alone, I left for Mary's. But before all that, I took a small parting gift for her.
Huh. We just skipped that part? I can't believe we skipped the O'Leary combo.
I've never trusted angels.
Mr. BLACKSAD? What a...
Surprise? When they fall, they turn into demons.
Joey told me he was going to spend the afternoon painting the gym and that Bobby would be fixing something up on the roof. So, after I found the body and called the police, I went to Bobby's place, but he wasn't there.
So you knew that Yale was with Dunn when he died, and yet you told no one.
I guess I just forgot. Everything is so confusing. I'm sorry, Mr. BLACKSAD.
Don't be. I'm here to figure it all out. What's your relationship with Bobby Yale?
He was like a son to Joey, and we were about to get married, so, you know.
Okay, I think it's time to set things straight. I knew you were cheating on Dunn with Yale. Or was it the other way around?
No! How can you even think of something like that?
How can you convince me otherwise? I found a picture at Yale's apartment. It's you and him on a roller coaster. Care to explain, Miss Purnell?
I'm not white, Mr. BLACKSAD.
What?
7 of my great-grandparents were white. The 8th was black. According to law, I'm a black citizen, even if my skin says the contrary. Do you know what that means when you're born in North Arlington, Alabama?
Segregated housing, with far worse homes for colored people.
We even have different water fountains, for God's sake. The separate but equal doctrine and all that.
That crap.
And all the lies. That's why I moved here. No one knows what color my great-grandparents were.
I completely understand you, Mary.
Just think if you were also a woman. He's my nephew, Mr. BLACKSAD. Joe and I first started taking care of poor Bobby when my sister died. That was when he was almost 15.
Oh.
The three of us went on that trip to Luna Park.
So this is where Joe Dunn comes in.
Bobby was the only one who knew about me and Joey. We were afraid that someone would use my past to ruin his career.
It's not the first time I hear that story. I'm sorry I accused you so lightly.
Don't worry, I understand.
Oh, cutscenes. Rio said argument plus punch? Question mark. What was his wow lying? Argument punch makes sense. Rio says double affairs? What was his how she got in sounds important. I'm Asian. What was his wait, skin? What was his Y or B? Wait, my controller is on. Chip says, oh my, we wander straight into that. What was his dang, that's a pretty big thing, wow. If she's telling the truth anyways. But it seems like she is. What was no Chip says family relation. Alright, let's check. Da na 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 da na na da na 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 da na 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 na. Oh. Oop. Who?
TV and radio all in one. Where will these mad times lead us?
Really? That matters? Femininity starts at home. Oh. It's a female box. What was his sniffer? What was his flavor?
Mary smells like... Actually, the whole room smells like a pie fresh out of the oven. So I can't identify any other fragrances.
Oh, cool. I want pie. What was a strong, independent black woman who is white? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. What was his? By the way, Rick, are birds okay? Wait, what? Oh, for RP, yes. All species are fine. What was this? I mean, BLACKSAD is black. Is that the implication? A little?
Fresh out of the oven. The whole room smells like pie.
Wait, what does that have to do with... Oh, was I trying to smell the scent of the pie itself? Or the wall? Okay, no, seriously, what's with the wall?
Fresh out of the oven. The whole room smells like pie.
Oh, okay. Well, I ran out of things to smell, so... But was this that was a weird spot? Oh, I think you were lol. The steam of the pie is like a trail. Chip says, I like birds. Oh, I can talk about the pie now.
That cherry pie smells so good. I'm starting to get hungry.
Thanks. I pulled it out of the oven right before you arrived.
Who's watching us?
Oh, where are my manners? I'm the worst hostess in the world.
Can I have pie?
Let me go get a knife from the kitchen.
Don't kill me.
And you must be thirsty. Let me see. OJ, coffee?
Pie goes with... BLACKSAD is a coffee guy.
I'll take some coffee, thanks.
Oh, card? Wait, card? Card. Boba says, I like turtle. Chip says, maybe you can move the pie. Boba says, imagine if you get drugs from this. Boba says, oh, hope that didn't cut out the information. Boba says, last name. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. Uh,
She's wearing the same clothes in both pictures, so she's probably telling the truth.
anything else? Just that door. Chip says, cup fefe. Can I zoom in, zoom out? Nope. So it's just that door.
That's some beautiful artwork you got there.
What? Ooh, pie. Why are you staring at me like that? Why are you staring at me like that? What does that mean? What did you do, woman? Ah. Boba says coffee and pie probably does work. Bitter and sweet. Boba says it is weird how you see his wrinkles. Boba says the POV shot is weird. Did they forget a line or something? We need to wring out more info. Also, the way she's staring. Okay, quiet. Rio says, the entire pie? Chip says, this is awkward. Boba says, it is weird. Vegeta is like, at least leave some for her. I didn't choose that, by the way. I did not, like, it. You saw, there was no, like, eat the entire thing. No, she gave me, I don't know. I don't know what happened. Regis, no, wait, Boba says Snifa. Boba says feet. No, I'm not. Um, Boba says, don't talk about her bedroom. Yeah, I know. Okay, I feel like this is gonna progress the plot. Okay, so I wanna like be more like okay. I wanna talk about the pie. Can I talk about the pie and go back to like cutscenes? Because maybe if I do cutscenes, it may like trigger the plot. What was this talk about the pie? Yeah.
You should open a bakery and sell these pies.
Thanks. Joey used to say the same thing.
Oh, okay. No, yeah, I'll check this. Where is it? I'm not gonna shut up about
Now
the
that
pie.
there's almost no pie left, the scent has also disappeared.
Wait, the pie was key. We had to get rid of the pie so we can sniff more. Sniff. Sniffa. Sniff. Boba says, I feel like Sonya and Ring will be mandatory. Oh, check your scent now. Yeah.
Interesting. Now Mary smells like a huge dog.
Wow.
Mary, when are you going to stop lying? I know your nephew is here. I can smell him.
What? No. I already told you I don't know where he is.
Look, I understand why you're protecting him, but it's in his best interest to end this hide and seek.
You can search the whole house if you want. Go ahead. He's not here.
Oh. Music suddenly got really tense.
If he's not here right now, he must have left shortly before I got here. Where did he go?
Shortly before you got here? I wish.
Look, if he's making you do this, just tell me. I'll protect you.
Bobby would never do that.
No option. What was his B? Why? Okay.
Wait a minute. She's not the one who smells like that. That's where Bobby Yale's scent is coming from.
Is he there?
So, that's why you were sitting there.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. Could you step aside so I can check, please?
Please go.
Holy shit.
Mary, for Christ's sake, put that knife down, would you?
Livora.
Mary, please, calm down.
I mean it.
I don't want to hurt you.
Holy shit.
Bobby!
Fucking hell. Oh boy. No, wait. No, wait. Wait. No, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. No, ow. Damn it. Where's the point? Where? Oh, the tray. God damn it. Ah, fuck. It's a tray. Sorry, BLACKSAD. I'm so sorry. Take that thing. Holy crap. Up, get up.
Think about Mary, Bobby.
Don't even mention her name.
Jeez. Oh boy. No, don't kill me. Oh, fuck.
Bobby!
Call an ambulance. Do as I say. Go on, call an ambulance. Do it now. In the face of a heart attack, there's two things you can't forget. One, stay calm. Two, 1 chest compression per second.
No.
1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. 3 Mississippi. 4 Mississippi. 5 Mississippi. 6 Mississippi.
Bobby. Oh, Bobby. Thank you, Bobby. Bobby. Thank you.
I had lots of reasons to consider this a great day. I had investigated a suicide case. I had discovered that, in truth, we were dealing with a murder. I had found and captured the prime suspect. And I had saved a life. And yet, everything in me screamed that something was going wrong. Terribly wrong.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Hey, you know how I labeled this game as serious chill? I think I had a wrong impression about what this would be. What do you mean?
Promise me you won't take the law into your own hands. I'd like to think we're not just vigilantes.
I want a gun!
What the hell?
Bang, bang, bang!
A fair amount of violence, extortion, and casualty.
I hate detectives.
Bang, bang, bang!
You're dead meat, cat.
That you, Smirnov?
You seem agitated. Nightmare?
Yeah, I have a lot of those.
Yeah, that makes two of us. Anyway, why don't you go home? In his current condition, Yale's not going anywhere. Besides, we'll take it from here.
Who is that? Can we trust him?
I know how to pick my men, John. You? I'm not so sure. I asked you not to get involved, or at least give me a heads up.
If I hadn't intervened, Bobby Yale could be dead.
If you had warned me, maybe we could have avoided a heart attack. Anyway, what's done is done. When exactly did you realize that he killed Dunn? Out of sheer curiosity. I'm a cop after all.
Well, it's pretty telltale when a suspect tries to kill you.
How about the motive? Any ideas?
I know Dunn wanted to call the fight off after something Yale did, but I still don't know what.
In any case, hopefully Yale will tell us more.
Would you let me ask him some questions when he wakes up?
I know you will, with or without my permission, so I'd rather not feel betrayed. In exchange, drop by the station when you can. Your investigation could really help my men. Who, by the way, must be waiting for me to interrogate Mary Purnell. Boy, she was hard to pry from Yale's side.
She's been through a lot in the past days. Be nice to her.
Of course. In spite of it all, we're not just vigilantes. And as for you, go get some rest. God knows you need it.
I can't promise anything.
Tell the nurses to look at that face of yours. You look like a film detective in his last scene.
I'm afraid this film isn't over yet.
For your sake, I hope you're wrong. You're in charge now, officer.
Okay.
I'll send you relief in 6 hours. Understood?
Doctor,
Who are?
Oh, detective. Congratulations. You fared pretty well against that kid. Better than most would have. Now, if you'll excuse me.
let's just say I got lucky.
Oh. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You guys said a lot in that short period of time. Hold on. Let me get, cause chat glitched on OBS. Yeah, but was it timed? Johan says furry fight. But was it dodged the opposite way? I didn't see your comment. I realized until like the second like fight. But was it, did he have a heart attack? CPY minigame. OFMG, I was joking. But was this, oh my god, you can't fail that. Okay, bro, why'd you beat me the fuck up though? But was this, no, Chip says, so Bobby can die. Boba says, yeah, she's obviously still hiding something. Rohan says, resurrecting Bobby reminded of the final minigame of Field of Magic, lol. I remember that, yeah. Vegito says, maybe BLACKSAD need a checkup too. Yeah, also, Johanna, that part, I feel like I'm gonna need a compilation of Rick doing CPR minigames. Now we have enough for that. Rohan says, man, these 3D models are so uncanny. Yeah, no, I was gonna say that this game, like, I love the plot. I love the plot mechanics, because it does seem like, unlike Telltale, it does seem like what I'm doing here is actually like moving the plot around. Like I can actually tell that shit is like decisions are meaningful. Decisions are meaningful in this game. It's very interesting. Um it's just a bit janky. Like there's a good game in here. It's just a little bit janky. But what says we didn't exactly have any time to finding them, arrow, all that. What was his later gameplay? You smoking in hospital. It was the 50s. Chip says, oh, Chip says it was the 50s. Huh. Bridget says the olden days. Boba says, why? Boba says, Virgin Mary goofy ass. Chip says, lizard. Wait. Let me activate that. Wait, is that coming through? Oh, wait, 1 sec. I'm just gonna do it again.
Lizard.
Anyways. Bobo says it does look like it get infected. Bobo says this guy's details. Chip says Salmon Max is more puzzle oriented. Yeah. Bobo says wrinkle scale neck. And Bobo says, I should have tracked the pulse. Chip says there it is. And then lizard emoji. Okay, so what's with this guy? Snoot.
We, as a society, simply don't trust reptiles. But that's not the real problem. The real
Zootopia
problem
too?
is our extended belief that there's logic to that distrust, that it's natural and well-founded.
Zootopia 2? Wow, BLACKSAD did it first. Interesting. Bobo says we. Belly. Must analyze that belly. Or imagine if like Cat Sense detected a card and I would like yoink. QT to take the card from him. Bobo says racism arc. Chip says casual racism. Bobo says name tag. Name tag. Oh yeah.
How's Yale? Is he awake?
Oh, yeah. Go check on him before he falls asleep again. Although, try not to bother him with too many questions.
What's his current condition?
It's too soon to tell. He did have a heart attack after all.
Oof.
Go away. I don't want to see you. The doctor told me to sleep.
I rarely get to interrogate a suspect with his guard down in a place as quiet as this. Getting the chance to study his body language with no distractions is a rare gift.
Are we going to just analyze the guy? Bobo says imagine if a card was in his pocket, lol. Chip says stubby lizard. Bobo says, I mean, not wrong, but he was shifty. And Bobo says, oh, whoa. Johan says, I agree with you, Rick. The story is gripping and fascinating, but the presentation is so jank. Like, I love the... Okay, so I like the characters. I like the story. I like the gameplay. The graphics are janky. Some of the character designs are kind of iffy. And, I don't know. I'm conflicted, but positive. Like, I like this game more than I would dislike it. I like it quite a bit. Like, I actually was looking forward to playing more of this today. Bobo says, I like most of the presentation, really. It's mostly the design. Bobo says, nipples confirmed. Johan says, BLACKSAD literally went, oh, whoa, what's this? Yeah, I'm like, hmm? Oh, wait, really? Oh, oh, oh. Oh, no, it's his hand. Never mind.
He's clenching his fist, a sign of contained anger.
Is this educational?
He's looking straight at me. If he couldn't hold my stare, I'd think he's lying. But that's not the case.
Bobo says only 2 nipples. Bobo says cock examine. QW. Bobo says I want to know why he tried to hurt us. Well, that's what we're gonna ask. Nipples.
His heart rate is increasing. It could mean that he's lying. But it could also just be pure, unadulterated rage. Clenched fist. Fast heart rate. Fixed stare. He feels some genuine rage towards me. I'm sorry you don't want to see me, but... I saved your life, son.
Maybe my aunt feels gratitude. I certainly don't. Luckily, I just got my medication. I'll be snoozing soon.
All right, I'll just cut to the chase.
Johan says, oh, whoa, what's this? Casually notices your bulge. You know, for detective purposes. For detective purposes, Johan. Why are you staring at my crotch? I'm a detective. It's what I do. What was his? I mean, he told you to leave. Well, I'm a detective. I don't give a shit. What was his? It reminds me who Diana can examine Sigma in the one puzzle room. Oh yeah, this game also had like micro touches of virtue's last reward?
Is he holding back his rage? He can't look me in the eye. I'd say he's lying.
Lying.
Is he lying? Or did his heart rate speed up out of rage?
Okay, I'm not gonna be accusatory because that's just gonna make him close himself up.
Who killed Joe Dunn?
What? Are you trying to confuse me? Joe hanged himself.
I wanna see what he thinks.
Is he being honest? He seems about to burst into tears. Is he angry or sad?
Oh, I do see his puppy eyes.
Why is his heart rate skyrocketing? Dunn was too short to hang himself with that rope.
So, it's true? He was murdered.
What was his BBBBB? Does he think that's true? Pretty sure he doesn't.
Is he holding back his rage?
I'm just checking.
His pupils just dilated. Did I surprise him?
Interesting that I can just keep checking him.
Why is his heart rate skyrocketing? I know Dunn threatened to call off the fight. Why?
How do you know that?
I'm a detective.
That was his anger talking. He never really meant it.
That doesn't matter. Why was he so mad at you? What did you do?
Nothing. Joe thought that I wasn't training hard enough. That I was going to lose.
All right. Let's just say that I'll leave you. The murderer killed Dunn with a chest expander and planted evidence to make us believe it was suicide. But he also left enough clues behind to make sure we found the true murder weapon. Then he put the chest expander box in your locker to frame you. Do you know anyone that twisted and who also happens to have a moat?
I don't know.
Oh. Rio says you're Sherlock Holmesing him. Okay. Let's see. What was this, Sonia? Okay, Frank Cassidy has like nothing going on here. Desmond O'Leary, I'm working with him. Also, he doesn't get his hands dirty, I don't think. Jake's a whole other thing, and I don't think so. Nope. He's too nice. What was his Desmond wants him to win the fight? Well, yeah. But I'm not going to accuse Desmond. I'm working with him. What was this? It wouldn't make sense to kill the guy. Yeah, okay, so Desmond, not Jake. What was this? So yeah, Sonia. Really? Look, Frank Cassidy is still out of the picture. Like, I don't know anything about the guy, but it's usually, the other parties. What was this? Yeah, I don't know if it was murder or rage. Okay, but how would okay, how is he gonna react if I say that? Because now, I used to not give a shit about what I said in games like these, but now I'm like, oh, these characters do like remember their animosity and stuff. So if you say like difficult shit, they will remember and be like, "Well, you accused this, so fuck you." I'm like, hmm. That's why. What if I accuse a like an unrelated party? And then that way I keep things, because I'm trying to be nice with him. He just had a heart attack. I'm not going to be like, I mean, unless he also suspects Sonia, but I don't think so. Am I overthinking this? I may be overthinking this. I may be overthinking this. But yeah, Boba said, yeah, I don't know if it was murder or rage. Ryu says, but the blind goat did mention a man's laugh, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Boba says, I feel like you might only get one chance. Boba says, Desmond wouldn't want him dead, and I don't know what Jake or Frank would do. I'm gonna go with my gut and just say Frank. Boba says, what's Jake's or Frank's deal? Frank is fucking like he's in charge of the fights. That's why I'm like, yeah, that seems like a whole thing. It seems arranged by a higher power. This series kind of trains you to distrust the rich people.
What about Frank Cassidy? Do you think he has a motive?
Maybe. A few weeks ago, Joe took me to a boxing managers association meeting.
Huh?
Headed by Cassidy.
Yeah. He was obsessed with making it illegal for boxers to fight without a manager, or without an associated manager. Everyone seemed to go along with it until Joe spoke up. He said that would lower us to mob status, that Cassidy had founded the association just to make money by monopolizing the sport. That made others think twice. And Cassidy ended up empty-handed.
Poor Cassidy.
I knew it. I knew it. I told you. I told you. This okay. Again, if you've read the BLACKSAD comics, it's always that. It's always the rich people. Ruggiero says, possible motive. Boba says, that does seem pretty solid. Twitch Chevy says, I just joined and see Pobbert Echo Fighter. What the fuck? Everybody's calling him Pobbert. Boba says, it just seems weird that you didn't know much about him till they call it out. No, they do that. They do that. I've played and like read about mysteries where like none of the people introduced in the first or second act are like the suspects. The suspect just shows up at the end, and it's the guilty party. Is that shitty storytelling? I can't tell. Chip says that would explain why he was at the gym. Yeah, no. So he was mentioned. Just because we haven't actually seen him doesn't mean he's unrelated. What was this from a gameplay perspective? Ryu says, I think lynxes are pretty obscure on the people's minds until Pobbert. Yeah. Okay, so second option. We said Sonia, right? I want to see how he reacts to that, I guess.
What about Sonia Dunn?
Sonia? I doubt it. She's odd, but she's his daughter.
I've seen worse, believe me.
Third option is Desmond.
Desmond O'Leary certainly seems twisted enough. Did he have anything against Dunn?
I'm not sure if they knew each other. At least not in person. About a month ago, Joe kicked one of O'Leary's men out of the gym. He was trying to give a business card to...
Jake Ostiami.
Yeah, exactly. Did Jake tell you about that?
Something like that.
BLACKSAD. I think I owe you an, You know, My father disappeared when I was 6, right after winning a fight. We never heard from him again. Do you know what that does to a kid? Who knows where I'd be if Joe Dunn hadn't been in my life. Even when I lost my way and put a gun to his head years later, he still took me under his wing and managed to steer me in the right direction. And now that he's gone, you're risking your life to find his murderer. Thanks.
Well, that went well.
I'm just doing.
TEP. Chip says, I watch enough crime shows that it almost always ends up being the guy they introduce early on that never comes up until near the end. Yep. Wait, what is that? Hold on, I'm checking things.
The number of cigarette butts is inversely proportional to my hours of sleep.
Huh. Also, is that a card?
Damn.
Oh, damn what? Card. Rio says, is that a card? Yeah, it was a card. Also, are those boots under the bed? Oh shit, are those boots? Are those examinable boots? No. Chip says, I saw something on the floor under the bed. Yes. Oh, this is the best A-press I've done. Scrappy says, oh wow, Scrappy. Scrappy just pops in for that. Rohan says, neuron activated. Yeah. Okay, now, for something that Rick would do in this case, in this very scenario, at this moment. Chip says, ice emoji, hiking boot emoji. What was this? That looked like a shit. Wait, what? I don't know. I'm just gonna check boots.
Ugh.
Okay, figured. Wait, that's it? That's all I get from that? Oh, right.
Is that eye movement normal?
Is he okay?
The hands say a lot about what's going on inside a person.
Oh, lower? Oh no, never mind. That's the fist. Okay.
He seems restless. Should I tell someone?
What was his new deductions? What was his, if you steal a wounded man's shoes, do you become wounded? In shoe store setting, yes. Bobo says he's falling asleep, he took meds. Twitch Shabby says he looked at and smelled it for the love of the game, greater than colon 3 phase. Bobo says, please tell someone. Bobo says, check that plant. Rohan says, deep down, you know, BLACKSAD enjoyed doing that. Is there fan art? No, I hope not. Bobo says, and maybe the other bed. And Bobo says, oh, whoa. I'm gonna call somebody.
See? There's no fever whatsoever. He must be having a nightmare.
Are you sure?
Wouldn't you have nightmares too after what he went through yesterday? I know I sure wouldn't sleep.
I have nightmares myself, but those go way back.
Oh, the poor thing. Do you know what my nightmare is? It's that witch I have to work with. Oh, good thing she's got trauma surgery at 12:30, but I wish it were a little sooner. you know? Anyway, thank you for letting me know. And for bringing him in. You don't know how excited I am to be involved in a criminal case.
It might not be important, but I need to take a look at his medical report.
Wacky. Anything else to examine in here? Or do I need to connect deductions? I'm gonna check deductions. Bobo says, girl, what the fuck? And Bo says, cooties? Chip says, a bit strange, but she seems nice. Yale's shoes smell like a dead man. What does that mean? Footprint? No, those are not the same. Look, I'm the boot weasel, I know this. Those soles have a different sole pattern. These are like bars. It doesn't match. I'm still gonna do it, just in case.
No, the footprints don't match.
Huh?
If Yale killed Dunn, he did it without stepping in the paint, or in different shoes.
Yep. Chip says there's no paint on the shoe. That too. Bobo says that too. You had to deduct they were different. Which is weird, but kind of makes sense. Right. Planned out. You'll rest. Uh-huh.
Dunn must have punched the can while he was arguing with Yale. I guess that explains why he threatened to call the fight off.
There we go. Okay, that stuff finally matches. I think that was the last one. Yeah, that's it. That's the one I had been trying to figure out. Okay, yeah, there's no more. There's no more. So none of this is related. Rio says, so by pointing out something wrong, you also get a new clue, huh? Boba says, I feel like congenital heart condition would be known. Rio says, argument plus punch? Yeah, you guys told me, I remembered. Boba says, I feel like we already knew that. He does have a rubbable chin. Yeah, it's something I solved late, though. Man, I think I'm done. But I need to find now I need to find a safe spot. So I'm just gonna stop at the next point where the game shows up save. Do you think I'm still gonna have the black eye the rest of the game? Oh, card. You ready to blow? Do I do a call? I feel like calls are going to like trigger something, and that's gonna get me out of here. I'm very afraid of doing a lot of things in this game because I still can't with that. I'm very afraid of doing things because it feels like I'm gonna trigger something that's gonna put me out of. What's that? Oh, that's cigarette butt. I do remember that. I need a save point. Is what I need right now. What says he does have a rubbable chin. Rohan says That picture of the guy on the news makes me laugh because it's so jank. Boba says, it feels weird you can't quit. You can quit. Yeah, call or not. I get it, same. Okay, I'm gonna check what the options are on the phone. Weekly! We can't quit without hearing from Weekly. Oh, he's not picking up. Dang. Bobo's cigarette ad in a hospital. Bobo says, I mean, he's out. Yeah, I thought he would just be around.
Dunn's Gym. Jake Ostiambe speaking.
Fucking Jake.
Jake, it's BLACKSAD. I just wanted to...
I have work to do, John. Call you later. Ronald, get on that ring!
Okay, I get it. Oh, there's a card there. Very subtle. Very subtle. Hey, it's a lady. So I guess they are not all guys. Okay, that's the exit, so I don't want to do that. Oh, there's a card right here. Right there. Oh, look at this guy. Is that Jesus? Is that fucking Jesus? Is Jesus a lion? Or just his croc? Jesus Christ. Maybe? Oh, I like how he doesn't say anything. It's very vague, but it's very implied. Bobo says, Jesus, of course he's a lion. Rohan says, furry Christianity in BLACKSAD confirmed. I mean, we have racism. Bobo says, it's that or Moses. I mean, we saw Virgin Mary early. It would be weird for Jesus to be... Wait, was Mary lioness? Does that make sense? Chip says the king of kings is the king of the jungle. M. Okay, I can't really quite tell what species she is. Bobo says, I mean, Mary literally didn't have her DNA in Jesus, did she? Okay, yeah, okay, Immaculate Conception would be a lot weirder with furries and different species. Man, that is wild. Jesus. Praise Jesus. Okay, I really need to trigger another thing, so I'm just gonna talk and see if this triggers anything. Bobo says, God decides Jesus will be impregned. Well, someone else will birth him. That's it? I can't even pan the camera or anything. Robert Yale. Bobo says medical chart. Woo. Okay, hold on.
Hi.
You're awake, handsome?
All right, hold on. Wow, that was a weird effect. Ryu says, wait, I just noticed not all females look uncannily human. I guess just the pretty ones. Like, she's perfectly furry. The cow lady as well. So, it's just the stars. The main characters have to look like pretty ladies that you can lust after. Such horseshit. You can tell when something was not made by a furry. How can you look at that? John, that's way out of your range. Rohan says, I am sorry, these models are making me laugh, and then 2 laughing bricks. Chip says, only the important ones do, so the rule holds up. Yep. Oh, I need some cigarettes.
I'll take a pack of Morleys, please.
$1.
Honey, get me a pack of Morleys for Mr. Hanson.
Now we're a cigarette ad. Smoke is coming from your forehead. Bubba says, oh my god, girl, that fucking lipstick. Chip says, this reminds me of a video by Photoshop Surgeon where he colorizes a vintage photo of some nurses. Very pretty. Wait, that's an achievement? Oh yeah, that gave me an achievement.
Yale's medical report is right there. Mind if I take a look?
Damn.
No, I don't think so, Hanson.
What if you show me Yale's report and I buy you dinner?
You're handsome, all right, but I'm not stupid.
I won't be able to read Yale's medical report if she's around.
Oh, there. The game saved. Game saved. I saw it. Okay. This is my cue. That's my cue. Alright. I'm just gonna check the Hall of Fame before anything. I got some more stamps. Ooh. War in Korea. Anti-patriotism. Oh, he did not do the national anthem. In protest against the war in Korea. Oh, this guy was... Oh, interesting. Boba says, oh hey, you got... I typed this out and then forgot. Oh, a save thing. Boba says, you made the ending a bad one where you die of lung cancer. Boba says, anti-patriotism, no anthem. Ryo says he's woke. Oh yeah, he woke. He early woke. I can't read these until I finish the images. Who we got? Pete Franchetti. He was killed during the Battle of... Oh, Netley's. Okay. So he died. Whoops. Oh, a lady. No, wait, it's a guy. He pulled off an amazing... Oh, I guess Emma can be a guy name. I was like, that's weird that there's ladies in this, in like, no, of course it wasn't. Wait, she? Okay, no, wait, I'm reading this wrong. Okay, no, it is. Okay, it was discovered he was actually a woman. So it is. Okay, okay. Sorry, I was like reading this way too fast. Okay. So it was a lady. Lithuania. Chip says one of my OCs is a Korean war vet. Rio says could be short for Emmanuel. Chip says it was a woman pretending to be a man. Tale as old as time. Oh, this guy. Yeah, I'm interested in this guy. And then Woods. Or counterpunch, don't know. The person of the war. Service on the city country attack. Attacks. Manager don't make force him to retire in 1985. Severe chronic traumatic encephalopathy. And recently discovered Riley Day syndrome. Poor guy. Poor guy. Gary Linford. Canvas, selection of low blows, hit the woman, remember the mystery. Mr. Tinsers used to something bit off parts of. Oh. Interesting. Why are all these guys just like dealing with some shit? Oh, this is the guy from last time. Yeah, this is the one that was like, corruption of minors in 1950. Wacky. Rio says gossip sells. Yeah, I guess. Oh, this guy's scary. Puerto Rico. At age 16, only 2 years after immigrating to the United States, he is already a legend. 50 years arrested. Not 4 year career. No, okay. See, this guy's fine. This guy's not problematic. Oh, this guy's cool. The caller resigned, took his role as coach. A private eyes to read this on keep the pocket please on hockey. I know about you and your sister-in-law. Oh, okay, that's fun. So using blackmail and shit like that in games, that's fun. Rohan says it's my countryman. The bear. Oh yeah, I saw this guy. Oh, spoilers. Spoilers. That's spoilers. Freddy Atiktalak. Canada. Oh, Saskatchewan. Okay. Oh yeah, this is the guy that knows Latin. Okay, but yeah, I got a save point, so I think this is a safe spot to quit. Oof. Yeah, 3.5 hours. All right. All right. Um, no new weekly, but we still had weekly this time by accident. But hopefully there will be more weekly later. Yep, that's BLACKSAD. So, you know what? When I first started this game, I thought it was gonna be multiple cases. I guess the entire game is just one big case, which makes sense. That's what the books do. Each book is a single case. Oh, again, speaking of that, if you're interested in the BLACKSAD books, do hit me up and I can tell you where to find them. I do recommend them quite a bit though. Also, game crashed or Steam Deck crashed. I guess quitting from this game makes it crash. I don't blame it. The jank is real. But yeah, that's BLACKSAD. Oh, also my controller doesn't work. Hold on. Okay, there we go. 6 achievements out of 39 seems very low for how much I've played. 5 hours. But yeah. Let's see. Where's Weasel? There's Weasel. Very good progress, and this is getting interesting. Very, very interesting. Chip says one long case, I guess. Chip says I'm good at finding comics. Yeah, just checking for others that don't want to do the uh the the trouble. I do recommend at least check out the first 2 issues. They are like 60-page comics each. Those are the ones I read so far, and some stuff from that gets referenced in the game. But yeah, that's it for now. BLACKSAD will be back on Monday. Monday. So we're gonna take a bit of a break. I'm gonna see if I get to check out the rest of the comics or maybe a couple more over the weekend, so I can get a little bit more context. Also, hi Zar. Hello. Zar says seems like a long on playthrough. It's not that long actually, but yeah, this game. I feel like this game is gonna last us the rest of the month, which is fine with me because I'm like very, very, very engaged. Like I really like where this is going. Also, nothing like a detective mystery um for the month of Valentine's. Chip says kiss bot, and Chip says take care, Weasley Wheeze. Scrappy says rest well, dear Wheeze. Smooch. This was fun. I mean, yeah, no, I actually had fun. I'm actually having fun with this game despite the jank. All right, real quick, community calendar. Let's go. So, not sure if you noticed on the server, there's a fuckload of events going on. Let me check. So, Tim, Tim has scheduled something for tomorrow. That's a double feature of Paris is Burning and Titanium Daydream. That's gonna be tomorrow at the usual time. I have no idea what this is. I guess we're gonna check it out. That's tomorrow. Friday, I'll be streaming. I'm gonna stream. You know what I like to stream. It's been a bit, so I'm gonna check out some things. Saturday. I did want to show something on Saturday, but because it seems like we're surrounded with a lot of media, I may pick something on the shorter side for Saturday. Because I still want to show something. I'll let you know these days. And you will probably know by Friday. Sunday. Sunday is gonna be first is gonna be the Super Bowl. Um, as I said, we're gonna watch, and mostly we're gonna go for the ads, because that's the fun part of Super Bowl. I just like the ads, and because there's so many ads, um, that's the thing. It's like you go to the bathroom or you do other things while the game's going on, and then you tune in for the ads because the ads are interesting. I already saw a couple of them. There's some really interesting ones this year. So hopefully we do that. And right after that, right after the Super Bowl, Rugito is showing some stuff. This Sunday it's gonna be Kung Fu Hustle and White Snake. Also, I had never seen so many people RSVP for something before. So you have a lot. You have a lot of hype going for that, Regito. So yeah, that's gonna be right after Super Bowl. So I mean, it's gonna be a long call. And then as I said, Monday is gonna be BLACKSAD again. BLACKSAD under the skin. We're gonna continue from where we left off. And even Tuesday. So we have for Tuesday another thing by Rugito. That's gonna be White Snake Afloat plus Green Snake, aka White Snake 2. So I guess we're gonna get really familiar with this franchise. And Wednesday is gonna be more BLACKSAD. So there you go. Again, as I said before, I'm trying to assemble the anniversary poll. I still haven't quite gotten around to, getting the list of everything I streamed this year so I can start like counting everything. I'm hoping to do a bit of that this weekend. Um so yeah, I think I will have the poll for you to vote on probably on Monday. Probably next week. Yeah. This weekend I'm going to work on some anniversary stuff plus personal things that I need to get to because I've been traveling a lot. And this is the first weekend I get to actually be home. So there's that. Um, so yeah. Also, something else may be shown on Thursday next week. Next Thursday, we'll see. Um, but I believe I may be out next weekend. Not this weekend, the next one. Valentine's Day weekend. I still don't know if it's gonna be on Friday. I may be around on Friday. I may be not. I will let you know as the date gets closer. All right, that's it for now. Squeaks, you're still here. Thanks for sticking around. Squeaks says, rest well. Thank you. Chip says, sweet kiss wish for you. Take care, and I'll see you again soon. Yeah. Zar says, kung fu. Yeah. Ryu says, oh, I saw you got deadlock. Oh yeah, that. As I said when I started the stream, I got an invite by somebody. I probably will check it out this weekend, not for too long. And also I'm probably gonna use my PC because this thing is like 33 gigs. Also, there's not many characters. I'm gonna be completely honest. There's not many characters that like are calling to me. What the hell? I'm like seeing that Fox has played this for 118 hours, and then some people just kind of have touched. It was Lion Keeper who gave me the invite for this. I'll probably check it out on my PC, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Johan says, "Have a good night." Thank you. Squeak says, "Yeah, it was an awesome time. See ya." Again, thanks for coming. I'll hit you up later. Chip says, "Farewell, Ricky," and the kiss emoji. Yeah, thank you. So, thank you very much for coming. Have a good night. Have a good evening, afternoon, day, morning, or whatever you have inside of the planet. I'll see you again very soon. All right, I got a bunch of messages to deal with, and um, I'm gonna have something before bed, something to eat. And there's a lewd rambly pillow with my name on him. I mean, not literally, but boy, is it a comfy pillow. All right, this was Rick that we so that you know. Signing off for now. Boy, it's late. Scrappy says kiss. Yay. Also, do your work. I know you can do it. Okay, Rick, Weasel signing off. Okay, bye.